Hey guys, so today I want to take a look at iOS 7 on the iPhone 4 because people have been wondering a little bit how does it perform and stuff. And of course this is an early release also from Apple, so of course it will get updated, probably better speeds and stuff. But then we shouldn't forget that the iPhone is getting old. Or the iPhone 4, it came out like 2010. That's a 3-year-old phone, and now with technology, a lot of things is changing pretty quick. But this is the new UI. If you haven't seen it before, Apple have really changed a lot of things. The first thing that you will probably notice pretty quick here is that all of the icons and everything is changed to more of like a cartoonish look. If you would ask me, do I like it? Well, I definitely do like the color effect. At first I was like, do I really like this? But then when I started to think about it, I was, well, okay, I assume this is okay. You can see here also at the bottom that just for this specific iOS 7 release, we don't have any cool background behind these 4 icons at the bottom. I'm really not sure why, because it do look pretty good on the iPhone 5. One thing also that you can notice that's pretty interesting is that Apple have removed now, so if you swipe to the left, you don't get any search option to search for different apps and stuff. Now you just have to swipe down like that, and you can see that that's the animation that you do get, and it's probably a better update. You can probably do that on all of the pages. Yes, you can, not just before. If you had a lot of pages, you had to go all the way to this side. So I assume that's a better way to do it. But you can see it's a little bit laggy there because they do bring some new animations here, and the iPhone 4 doesn't have the best specs. You can also see here that the keyboard is a little bit different here. You still have that clicking sound, but the font and everything seems to be changed. So when you search for something right now, you can see that you get this kind of list with applications. Still don't have any widget options here. Of course, you don't have any widgets that you can have on this page. It's still the same. Also, what we can check out here is that the lock screen, as I showed you in the beginning, you can see the clock. You have a quick access to the camera. And all of the apps also seem, the default app seems to have been updated. So you can see here that this, let's see, oops. So the camera app probably is a little bit better with a square option, HDR, video mode, photo, and also the video mode, you just quickly swipe. And you can see that it's not the best speed at the moment, but of course that probably will get updated. And then you can also see the new animations when you go in and out of apps. It's a little bit slow on the iPhone 4, of course, because the phone is getting old, but it still runs, at least iOS 7, that it runs on this older device. That's something that is definitely pretty nice. Also, what we can see here is that on the lock screen, if you want to launch the phone, you don't have that swiping thing anymore at the bottom. You just have one swipe here to the left side, and then you quickly will launch the apps. You can also see here when I load up the screen like this, that you get kind of like a gradient, or it doesn't load up fully immediately, but it has a cool like fade away effect, I'm pretty sure. And then of course also we do have finding some toggles here inside on the lock screen, toggles for the quickly enable and disable stuff like Wi-Fi, airplane mode, Bluetooth, sleep mode, kind of screen rotation mode, and then also a brightness slider here, which is pretty nice. If you play music with Spotify or the default music app, then of course you'll be able to here change the sound volume, and then also play and pause, change to the next track. You also have some quick access here to some things at the bottom, like a flashlight, a compass, actually, the calculator, and the camera. So a quick little cool thing over there. Finally, some quick toggles. And also now, if we take a look here, if we swipe down, you can see here that when we swipe down from the notification center here, you can customize this a little bit. You can see here that they focus a lot on having calendar here, and then some stocks. Not really sure why they always have the stocks over here. But focusing a lot here on the calendar, on what you should do today, you just one swipe down. You can probably also see all your notifications here and miss stuff. I'm not really sure how notifications will look because I haven't got a notification on this phone right now. But that is definitely also a change. Also, in terms of multitasking, let's see here. If you open up some stuff, so multitasking is also a little bit different here. Let's see. There we go. So this is how the multitasking area now looks like. Instead of being at the bottom with these small icons, this is how the multitasking area looks like. So at the left page here, if you go far to the left, you will find all of your apps that you can quickly jump back to. But then they made it a little bit different here. Is that we can see all of our opened apps here, and if we want to close an app, we can quickly use a swipe up to remove it. And I assume that's a better update than the earlier little thing that they did have going on there. So that's definitely something that I do enjoy. And I'll probably make separate videos to be going over separate different apps and updates that they made. I mean, as you can see here in just the call app, they made some nice updates here, and you can see also that the theme overall is more like black and white, but with a lot of colors. I would also love to hear your opinions down in the comment section down below, what you think of this update. You can also see that Safari seems to be having an so I can quickly launch that. Okay, so if I swipe from the bottom, I can quickly get these quick toggles. Wow, that is very, very nice. It's not just on the lock screen. Okay, I totally understand. So that is pretty sweet. So swipe down for searching stuff. Swipe up from the bottom, and you will get some quick toggles. Pretty sweet. You still have also Siri. I'm not sure if it works. Okay, yeah, you don't have that, of course, on the iPhone 4, I'm pretty sure, but it should be available. It should work perfectly with the iPhone 4S. And we do have Apple's own Apple Maps here that they probably update a lot as well. What I do like also about the browser, which I'm probably going to go over in a separate video, is that when we go back here, you can see here Safari has made a very interesting update here with a very clean UI here with just one bar at the top, and I've been waiting for this to happen. So search or enter an address, and you just quickly have a bar up there at the top. And then also the tab system seems to be very cool here with this like cover flow mode or something. That kind of reminds about the Mac OS 10 experience that also has been getting some new updates here. Let's see here also if we can change some stuff here. You can see here this is how the settings area looks like, so pretty much the same as earlier, but they have updated the icons and everything. You can do quick settings here in the notification center, the control center as well, if you want to have access to that on the lock screen. The do not disturb mode, which still is here. Some general settings here for majority of the things that you do want to change. And if you go down brightness and wallpaper as well, you can see I'm on full brightness at the moment. And right now it doesn't seem like I can pick wallpapers here, or that they have any cool default ones. I'm not quite sure why they didn't have that, because it did work perfectly in my iPhone 5. Let's see here, you can see this is how it looks like when you connect to a network. I'm connected to my home network, of course. So I might have missed some stuff in this video with this new update, but of course I will be going over the various different apps and the updates of them. You can also see here when we go into the app here, yes, it's empty photos, and Apple has been working a little bit more on bringing stuff out with the cloud, with like iCloud and stuff. So of course you will be able to sync all of your media and stuff easily across your Mac devices. You can also see the music app here, pretty quick opening up. So to sum it up, I mean, it's definitely not as smooth here as on the iPhone 5. I mean, definitely slowish. It'll probably become a little bit better in the future, but then we shouldn't forget that this is a very old device, the iPhone 4. Really old, and still that you can run this latest update. It's pretty nice. But yeah, quickly look here. Let's see also what happens when we hold in the power button. Okay, so this is the new UI here, which looks pretty cool, or I'm not really sure. Yeah, maybe slide the power off or console. So what do you think about this update? Do you think it's an amazing update? Do you want to update? It's probably gonna come out here in the upcoming months, and we'll be. I've been waiting for Apple to do something interesting with with iOS, and finally they're doing something. And I think it definitely is a step forward that they're trying to do something new. I've been pretty bored with iOS, but now I think it looks a little bit cool again because they're doing some updates and they're showing that they still want to be in the top smartphones at the moment with the most cool operating system as well. So yeah, quick little look here. Hopefully you did enjoy this video, and hopefully until next time, have a great day. If you did enjoy this video, if you want to see anything specific, please let me know about that, and hopefully I can make a video about it. Peace.